As you've heard Aaron Menkowski and all of our weather people talk about the fact that it's not just us here in Western New York. Wherever you go, to the west and even to the southwest, this is just terrible weather across the U.S. So while we're waiting for the sun, why don't you check out Dear Evan Hansen? It's a wonderful award-winning musical that opened last night at Shea's. The Washington Post called this show one of the most remarkable shows in musical theater. And I think our next guests are in agreement. We have Jessica Phillips, who plays Heidi Hansen, and Christiane Noll, who plays Cynthia Murphy. So good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How did opening night go?
Really well.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that a beautiful theater?
Gosh.
We're proud of that.
You should be. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and if you have to get out of the weather, that's a great place to go.
We'd like to give you the most remarkable view from the stage as the people who are sitting enjoying the show get from watching you.
Well, you've done
beautiful.
it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Dear Evan Hansen is a multi-award-winning show. Why don't you tell us about the show and your characters?
Go ahead. You start.
Jessica, start with you.
No, it's a highly emotional journey of a young boy through all of the things that a young man would be experiencing now, and how social media has interacted with it, anxiety. But he wants, the whole unifying arc is that everyone on the stage is desperate to connect to each other, desperate to try to make the right decisions, and through a very tragic event, we're all thrown together, and everyone.
Yeah.
It's hard. The more you say about it, the more you go down.
It is hard. Yeah, it's hard to describe, but I like to talk about it as a play about relationships, familial relationships, peer relationships. The story centers around Evan Hansen. I play his mom, and we're taken through an event in Evan's life, and the play shows us how it affects his relationships at school, his peer relationships, his relationships online through social media, as Christiane says, and most importantly, his relationship to his mom and also to the Murphy family. And so we watch these adults unfold, the relationships between them unfold, and we see how these families intertwine.
And you must see how the audience starts to really get into this story and into all of these relationships as the play moves through.
It's an emotional ride.
It's really profound how people are affected by it.
Yeah.
And from every phase of their lives, either oh, I was Evan, or I was the sister, or I'm the mom, or people. I've had a woman who was saying, I was that kid. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, I got better. I'm good. You know, which is it. By the end of it, you feel the collective experience of the audience all viewing this at the same time. It's really powerful on our end as well.
It must be for students as well, because there is a study guide for teachers and educators about this play. So it's something for students, maybe in high school.
It's true.
Well, it's kind of their story.
It's their story.
Yeah, and it opens the door for some really poignant conversations about very difficult topics.
Where for parents and their kids, having viewed it together, not only do the parents go, oh, now I see what you're going through, then the teens going, oh, you get me more than I think you do. And that's what she was talking about. The conversation can take place even if words aren't exchanged, which is what I think one of the most amazing things about this piece is.
Well, listen, everybody, you're just going to have to see it. Everything that you've heard about this show is true. It's awesome. And ask about the digital lottery for tickets, which offers fans the chance to purchase tickets at $25, which is pretty great.
It's great.
So we're going to thank Jessica Phillips and Christiane Noll. Tickets, by the way, have been in high demand for Dear Evan Hansen. So for information about tickets, you can log on to shays.org/performance/Dear Evan Hansen. Good luck, ladies. Break a leg while you're here. Enjoy our beautiful Shays, and enjoy Western New York while you're here.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
Have you ever felt forgotten? In the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
like you could fall, no one would hear.
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away.
Maybe there's a reason